15 feet, you see what looks like an upside-down white saucer. That's the gaseous oxygen vent arm. This was placed over top the large orange external tank while it was on the pad. It kept the external tank warm and protected it from the elements. The rotated structure to the left of the fixed structure is 130 feet in height. The pad's above ground. Here in Florida, we're at sea level. We cannot build down, so we have to build up. It's 45 feet above ground. The incline's a 5% incline going up to the launch pad. When the crawler transport the shuttle up the incline, it would take approximately 1 hour to cover that short distance. The crawler transporter has hydraulics on the side that can adjust from 20 to 26 feet. This is what kept the shuttle perfectly level as it started up the incline. On top of the launch pad, you see a mobile launch platform. This is what the shuttle will be transported on and lift off from at the launch pad. Once the mobile launch platform, the shuttle were placed on the pad. The rotating structure will wrap itself around the orbiter. The large white section on the rotating structure is where the payload would be. Once it wraps itself around the orbiter, the payload will be transferred into the bay of the orbiter. The rotating structure will stay intact around the orbiter 1 day before launch and then be retracted. On the mobile launch platform, on the top surface, there's 3 openings. There's a large opening and 2 smaller openings. Those are exhaust ports. The large openings for the main engine exhaust, the 2 smaller ones for the solid rocket booster exhaust. To the right of the launch pad, you see a water tower that contains over 300,000 gallons of fresh water. 20 seconds before liftoff, the 300,000 gallons of fresh water will be shot into the exhaust ports in 16 seconds. It's not to keep the launch pad cool, it's to keep the noise and vibration down to a bare minimum. To the right of the launch pad, you see a big white ball. There's one on this side, one on the other side. One contains hydrogen, one contains oxygen. Mixed together in the large orange external tank, they provide over 12 million horsepower force and liftoff. When the shuttle lifted off from the launch pad, in 7 seconds it'd be clearing the lightning tower at the top, and its speed would be over 100 miles an hour in that short of a distance.